There is a force that governs our lives with an almost invisible tyranny, a principle so powerful that it often dictates the shape of our future without our consent. It can be summarized like this: the path we are on is often determined by a solution to a problem that no longer exists. This is not a call to break from tradition. It is a warning about the ghosts of old problems that haunt our modern systems. It suggests that many of the structures we inhabit, our habits, our institutions, our technologies, are not the product of deliberate, rational design for the present day. They are the calcified remnants of a path chosen long ago, for reasons that are now completely forgotten. I want you to look at something you see every single day. If you have a computer, it's on your desk. If you have a smartphone, it's in your pocket. Look at the first 6 letters on the top row of the keyboard. QWERTY. Have you ever stopped to ask the question why? Why that specific, seemingly random, deeply unintuitive arrangement of letters? It is not alphabetical. It does not place the most common letters in the most accessible positions for your fingers. In fact, it does almost the opposite. It is, by any modern measure of efficiency, a terrible design, and that is because it was designed, with immense ingenuity, to be terrible. Let's go back to the 1870s. The problem was not typing speed, it was the machine itself. Early typewriters were crude mechanical beasts. They had keys attached to metal arms, and if you typed too quickly, or if you typed 2 adjacent keys in rapid succession, the arms would clash and jam the entire machine. The inventor, Christopher Latham Scholes, was not trying to create the fastest way to type. He was trying to solve a mechanical engineering problem. He needed to slow the typist down. The QWERTY layout is a masterpiece of deliberate inefficiency. It was designed to separate the most common letter pairings in the English language onto opposite sides of the keyboard, forcing the typist's fingers to travel further and reducing the chance of a jam. The problem it solved was not how to type faster, but how to stop this machine from breaking. It was a brilliant solution to a problem that was born of a mechanical limitation. And then, the problem vanished. Technology evolved, typewriters became more sophisticated, the mechanical arms that would jam were replaced by electric systems, and then by the digital signals of a computer. The original problem, the entire reason for QWERTY's existence, has been completely obsolete for decades. And yet, here we are. 150 years later, billions of us are still using a keyboard layout that was designed to make us slow. We are living in the ghost of a dead problem. This phenomenon is called path dependence. It describes how a choice made in the past, often for reasons that are temporary or even accidental, can lock in a future that would never be chosen today. This isn't just a story about keyboards, it is a story about everything. It is the corporate policy that was created in response to a single long-forgotten incident, which now hinders the work of 1,000 people. It is the social custom we observe without ever questioning its origin. It is the personal habit, the defensive crouch we learned in a past relationship or a past job, that we carry into a present where it is no longer needed, and is, in fact, causing us harm. We are all typing on QWERTY keyboards in some area of our lives. We are all living within systems and structures that are the product of a logic we have never examined. The challenge, then, is to develop the eyes to see our own ghosts. It is to have the courage to look at the layout of your own life, your own work, your own beliefs, and ask the most dangerous question of all: why is it this way? Not how can I get better at this, but was this designed for a problem that I no longer have? Because the first step to breaking free from the path is realizing you are on one.